How's it going, everyone? My name is Jared. I'm part of the customer success team here at ListReports, and the reason you are watching this video today is just to get a better understanding of best practices on our platform. I'll try my best to keep it as short as possible and really have it jam-packed with as much information as I can allow. List Reports, just a little background. We're a technology company that services the real estate industry. We're trusted by over about 300,000 agents now, all using List Reports across the country. And we are known for our automated marketing material as well as our social media content. So today I'm just going to go over, how to utilize our tools, especially when you're paired up with a loan officer. You get access to those additional marketing tools and lead capture technology. I will go ahead and get started here. I will start on shareables. So we're going to start on our social media content. These are shareable content. They are given to you every single day through your daily email. You also have notables as well, which are going to be pieces of content that are related to whether that is real estate, the mortgage industry as well. You're always going to have these articles that are related to your field of expertise. But these are your shareable pieces of content. They're delivered to you every single morning through that daily email. I would recommend best practices. Just logging onto your account and utilizing them from your platform. It's a little bit easier. I will say these shareables are really, really cool. We actually have artists from across the world who create these for us. As you can see, we have our shareables and our past shareables. So as I click to the right, you can see yesterday's shareable and then last week, Friday the 25th. These are only available for the week that they are posted. So I would recommend best practices coming down here, going to your download button, downloading these to your computer, and then just saving them to a file, maybe, social media content on your desktop. It's a great practice. You're always going to have that archive of content ready to go at all times. But as you can see, we have a caption here for you. We know agents are pressed for time sometimes. So we want to give you the ability of using these captions. You can always, change them accordingly to best fit you as the agent. I know a lot of agents are really creative, so they actually don't use the caption, but whatever works best for you. Down here is our action bar. Of course, this is going to be the most important part of the page. So again, you saw me download before. We can download it again. Those are going to be saved to your computer. We have a direct share to Facebook button. Here. I can click here, and then it will prompt you to log into your email on Facebook and then share either to your personal page or maybe a page that you manage. But for the time being, just to keep it short, I will continue to walk you through the platform. And then again, we have our share button. So again, we have our Facebook, what we just saw, a Twitter, LinkedIn, and email. And then, of course, this is our link that we can post a URL. So I actually want to show you this. I'll copy here, and I will post this in this tab here. And it's a great way if we have prospective buyers for agents to, utilize that and get access to those buyers that are seeing this information that you're posting. So here is our shareable that we saved via URL. And as you can see, here's our agent branding as well, email, phone number, and then you can always follow up with the agent. So, this is part of our lead capture technology. Highly recommend posting these every, 2 to 3 days, maybe twice a week, whatever works best for you. And, I always want to have that coincide with our list packs, which is also another piece of shareable content. And that's exactly what I'm going to hop into right now. So under shareables is our list packs. I'm going to go ahead and click on here. If you're not familiar with list packs, basically list packs are live curated groups of listings that share a common denominator. So whether that is down here, homes with pools, homes with views, We have homes with upgraded kitchens or, newer homes built to 2010. Um, Basically, how these work are we have these common denominators. You have your market area. So, for example, mine is Irvine, California here. As an agent, wherever you're located, that's where you're going to be, your market area. At that point, we'll pull those listings and create all these default list packs for you. So you don't have to worry about creating them. They're actually going to be auto-generated. And then as well, you also can create custom list packs, and I will go into that right after this. But I just want to show you first some of our default list packs. They're really, really cool and very tech savvy. So what I'll do, I'm just going to hop into homes with pools. Of course, again, these are going to be homes with pools of listings in Irvine, California. As you can see, we have this very similar interface as our shareable content. And then again, a caption, dive into these homes with pools in Irvine for Tuesday, June 29th. As you can tell, we're giving an updated, Tuesday, June 29th. These actually automatically update every single day. So you don't have to worry about, hey, I posted a list pack 2 weeks ago. I don't want people going in there and looking through it because there could possibly be listings in there that are not currently active anymore. And that actually does not happen because, like I said, every single morning they will reflect the MLS. If a listing sells, it will not be in that list pack anymore. So without further ado, I'm just going to jump into this list pack to show you what it looks like on the consumer facing side and the abilities that the list pack has. So awesome slideshow here, always keeping the agent top of mind. And we'll go ahead and view homes. Again, homes with pools located in Irvine. And then again, another agent top of mind here, direct contact. And we will go ahead and click view homes. So here are our list packs. We can curate these as much as we'd like. Year built, price low to high. Maybe, you're a first time home buyer. So we can go ahead and click into here. I will just scroll down to this house here and we'll click here. So here is our listing that is currently active right now. We have our slideshow, 53 photos, our info right here on our property. We have a property description down here. You actually can schedule open house tours from our list pack. We have our property details down here, some info on the property additionally. And then this is where it gets really cool. These are part of our infographics, and we will go into these in more depth when we go over the marketing kits. But these are our school reports, the distance, obviously the grades, as well as the ratings. And then down here is our Explore Nearby. This is what I really like to highlight in these webinars because of how cool it is. But I'll go ahead and click into this. You actually can see what the listing has to offer besides the amenities, right? So if I wanted to see the closest grocery store, I could go ahead and click grocery store and boom, those are going to be all the grocery stores there. If I wanted to see the closest gym, I can go ahead and click gym. And again, coffee, gas stations, our schools that were listed, dry cleaners, you get a really good understanding. Maybe you love coffee and you need a coffee shop within a mile of the listing. This is a great way to see it. So really, really cool feature. Realistically, the list pack solves the issue. We know a lot of agents give out Zillow links, realtor links, to help their prospective buyers kind of shop around. But the issue there is that sometimes, more than likely, these prospective buyers actually get poached by other agents who are, branded on Zillow or Realtor. That problem is solved with listback. So, hey, if you have a prospective buyer and they say, hey, Jared, I want a pool with 2 stories and, a listing with a pool, 2 stories, and an upgraded kitchen, you can actually go ahead and create them a custom list pack. So I will go ahead and click on create new. And basically just fill out that criteria. So Steve is the one inquiring about the property, the list pack that he'd like. So you can just go ahead and hit Steve's houses and then fill out the corresponding info, the market area where Steve is trying to shop. More than likely, it's going to be the same area as your market area, the price, how much he's willing to pay. And you can really curate these to get as specific as you would like. Obviously, the list pack is going to be a lot smaller when you have as much criteria. But basically, going down and creating the custom list pack, and you can actually go ahead and shoot that over to Steve, and he can view it at his leisure. And you have the peace of mind as an agent knowing that Steve's not going to get poached by other agents looking on, Redfin, all these other websites. So that's part of our list packs. Just trying to keep it brief. I will hop into marketing kits just because it is the bread and butter kind of list reports. You probably found out about list reports through our marketing material, our promotional flyers. So just want to take a good amount of time on our marketing material. So basically, as an agent on our platform, when you have your information correctly hooked up to the MLS, we will automatically create marketing material when those listings go active. So that's part of our autopilot feature. So when you have that hooked up correctly, you actually don't even need to worry about logging on to your platform to create the marketing material, as we would already create it once the listing goes live. However, you still have the ability of creating as many manual marketing kits as you would like. Basically, to do so, I will go ahead and click on this red button down here. Up here. Our property address, we'll go ahead and plop that in there. Again, it's an active listing. All you need is a property address. You can go down here, affirm that you are the listing agent, and submit. Once that happens, it takes about 10 to 15 minutes to get that marketing kit back. It's usually a lot quicker, but we recommend, 15 to 20 minutes. You'll get an email with a notification saying your marketing material is ready to go. But with that, I just want to show you kind of the ins and outs of the marketing material and also show you how to edit these as well going forward. So I will go ahead and just click on this first one here. And as you can see, we have Sophie Lee's our LO. It's going to show your LO that you're paired up with on the platform right here. And then, of course, a little bit slow today on the internet. I apologize. But we will go ahead and look at the marketing material. Basically, how our marketing kits work. The first area is the starred pieces of marketing material that are most utilized by our agents on our platform. And then they're separated by the stages in the listing process. So again, as I mentioned before, our most popular ones are going to be up here at the top. And then down here, we have active listing, listing presentation, and you kind of get the gist of that. So just to touch on a few things, I will hop into our promotional flyer first, just to give you a good understanding of the flyer. As you can see, we have our hero image up here, offering price, and this is our promotional text. You can edit this as much as you'd like to reflect, maybe you sold it for 20K over asking price and you want to flex it. You can go ahead and do that, and I will show you how to do that after this. But again, our promotional text, we have 4 photos. We have our property description. This is where your agent branding is going to be down here on this left corner. And when you're paired up with an LO, your LO branding will be right here on the right. Of course, this is a default account. It's not going to be the same person from the same company. Sophie Lee is part of the customer success team as well. And then down here, we actually have our infographics. So these are kind of what we saw on our list packs. However, they're print material, not going to be interactive, but they get the job done, right? Convenience, what's in walking distance, 3 miles. We have our schools in our area, their ratings and their distance. Our great outdoors, these are going to be golf courses, trails, lakes, rivers, jumping jack fun zones, and then neighborhood eats. So these are going to be all the 4-star plus restaurants. located within 5 miles of the listing, and then they're separated by category. So you kind of get a good understanding of the culture maybe of around where that listing is. A common question that comes up is, hey, can I edit these infographics? Yes, you can. And again, I will show you once I show you how to edit the marketing material as well. But the last thing I do want to touch on before I go ahead and show you how to edit those is our text to lead code. So as I scroll up here, you see this right here. To get listing and finance info about this property, text keys for me to 800-701-6509. When you are an agent that is paired up with an LO, you actually have the ability of creating a custom text to lead code that will be branded on all your material. And this is where our lead capture technology comes into play. Also, keep in mind, these are only available for agents that are paired up with loan officers. So I will reiterate it multiple times throughout the webinar. It is very crucial that you are paired up because you really miss out on a lot of our key features that we offer. So if I saw this promotional flyer and I wanted a little bit more information, maybe more photos, I can text keys for me to this 800 number, right? So when that happens, Sophie Lee actually captures my information through our lead capture technology. And what the consumer gets on their side is our property website. So I will show you what that looks like. Hopefully it loads quick. But these are single property websites. They are also only available for agents that are paired up with loan officers. But very, very cool interactive tiles here about the home, what it was offered at, our photo gallery where we're going to have all of our photos as well. So you can kind of get a better understanding of what the listing has. And then, of course, our explore the area. These are going to be our infographics. And again, another direct contact to Sophie Lee. Maybe you want to shoot her an email, schedule a tour. You can go ahead and do so. But again, these are only available to agents that are paired up with loan officers. So I will continue to hammer it. It is very crucial to go ahead and do so. Another thing right there that also coincides with the capturing of, people that are interested in your listings are our sign writers. So down here at the bottom of these most utilized marketing material is our sign writer. These are going to be reusable custom sign writers that will go, of course, on top of signs and work with this lead capture technology. So once you create your custom text to lead code, like I mentioned before, it is branded on all your material, including your sign writers. So what happens is you put this on your sign writers for all your active listings. Someone can drive by, want a little bit more information. They'll text that keys for me to that 800 number. Sophie Lee's going to capture your information. And as you can see, I love this little graphic here on this sign writer. That person that inquired about the property is going to get that single property website sent to their phone directly. And it looks exactly like that on the iPhone or the Android. It looks great on tablets as well. But just a common question as well is, what if I have 5 listings all in the same city, all with the same sign writers? How do they know? How are we going to correspond and send them the correct property, single property website? Well, we actually use geolocation technology. The closest listing that the listing that they are closest to, we will find it through satellites and send them the corresponding property. So a lot of technology here at play. And I just like to go through this because it is a lot of the great value that we offer here at ListReports. Last but not least, I will show you how to edit marketing material and just a couple of other things before I wrap it up. I will go back to marketing kits, to all of my marketing kits, and you can edit it from the page I was just at as well. You might have saw a big edit button right here. This is where you can edit, but you can also edit from this page as well. So I'm going to click on this down arrow, edit this listing. These are our instant edits. So you can make edits to your marketing material, and it'll take almost about a minute, and we'll get that updated, reflected on the marketing material. So we talked about that promotional text. We'll click promotional text. This was our sold for 20K over asking price. We can change that. Go back. We can change the address. Maybe we had the wrong amount of beds in there. You can upload new photos and change the photos around. And then we talked about those infographics as well. You can update school information. Maybe you want to remove the ratings of the schools altogether. You can do that. Updating outdoor information and area information. So you really have, as an agent, you can curate these marketing material to best fit your listing. So with that being said, that's really all I have for you here today. I will be working on more specific short videos that go more into depth on certain tools that we offer here at ListReports. The last things I do want to touch on is my loan officer tab. This is where you're going to invite your LO. As you can see, Sophie Lee is my LO currently. You can only be paired up with one LO at a time. However, you can change your LO as many times as you want. Maybe you work with a good amount, but they do have to be on ListReports as well. And if they're not, you can invite them to the platform here. But again, a great resource. The last thing I will touch on is down here in our settings. I do want to show you as an agent, if you're already paired up with an LO, to update your reusable short code that's going to be on all your material up here on marketing kit settings. If you didn't see where I clicked before, these are not as highlighted as these ones down here up here, but clicking on settings, scrolling up marketing kit settings, and here's our reusable short code. So I recommend doing this, finding something that you like and sticking with it. It works. It's a lot smoother once you don't change your code. But other than that, I appreciate everyone's time, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much.